Good morning, Kurt. Thanks. An important ruling is expected today as the Supreme Court of Canada reconsiders two cases that deal with HIV. The verdict today will determine if it's a crime for people with low levels of HIV to withhold their status from sex partners. It will update a landmark ruling made back in 1998. Back then, the court ruled that people with HIV must inform their partners of their condition or face a charge of aggravated sexual assault and a prison sentence. Some critics argue the ruling is outdated because of the medical advances in treating the virus that causes AIDS. Calls are growing for the resignation of Canada's Agriculture Minister after the biggest recall in our country's history. Opposition leader Tom Mulcair is accusing Jerry Ritz of withholding information from Canadians for several days after E. coli was detected at the XL Foods plant. Ritz denies the charge, but officials from the plant are taking responsibility, saying they thought their safety procedures were top rate. They're vowing to do everything they can to improve food safety and regain consumer trust. The sex assault trial of Ottawa Police Sergeant Stephen DESJOURDY has taken a pause while lawyers debate evidence. The Crown wants the judge to allow DESJOURDY's testimony from a previous trial to be admitted as evidence. It would be used during cross-examination. DESJOURDY's lawyer objects, saying it would be self-incriminating. DESJOURDY is facing sexual assault allegations after a woman was strip-searched in the police holding cell. A proposed bylaw dealing with dog kennels is causing a lot of debate. The City of Ottawa is considering capping the number of dogs in breeders' homes at 10. About 20 people came to the Rural Affairs Committee last night to voice their concerns. The city says it only wants to prevent puppy and kitten mills, but many breeders say their animals are part of their family and are concerned that they would have to get rid of excess animals.
I've had my kennel license now for about 15 years, and there's never been a limit. So over the years, I've accumulated 13 dogs.
I will not get rid of my dogs. That's not anything that would ever be debated. That is my family.
Current license holders may be given a few years to get their numbers down to 10, but that has yet to be decided. The committee will sit down to talk about the report again in December. While many will be heading out for Thanksgiving dinner this weekend, OPP will be focusing on road safety. Operation Impact targets drivers who are impaired, aggressive, or distracted by their electronic device. Officers will also be on the lookout for people who don't buckle up. Police say most collisions are caused by careless driving, and lives could be saved if everyone wore a seatbelt. Liberal leadership candidate Justin Trudeau is wrapping up his first week on the campaign trail and is getting some support from a former leadership rival. New Brunswick MP Dominic LeBlanc is expected to endorse Trudeau today at an event in his riding. LeBlanc and Trudeau are lifelong friends. LeBlanc's father, former Governor-General Romeo LeBlanc, served in Pierre Trudeau's cabinet. Justin Trudeau campaigned in Mississauga last night, drawing a crowd of several hundred people. And we'll update you now on the 2012 Ottawa United Way campaign. So far, you've helped to raise $2,373,000. This year's campaign hopes to raise $30 million to help individuals and organizations in our city.